from the beginning of the game, did it get a little scary for you guys in terms of, how you started out a little bit there, Dak?
No, I don't think scares the word for that. We're a confident team. We're a team that even when we're fighting adversity, even when we're getting in our own way and struggling a little bit, we have confidence. We have faith in what we're going to do. We know what we're able to do. And tonight was another example of that, of wiping all the stuff that we've done bad up to this point after a few drives. And I want to say, with 2 minutes left in the first half, able to get some points and get things rolling and change the game from there.
Can you describe what happened on the touchdown pass to Jar when it seemed like things kind of started to roll for you guys after that?
Yeah, I mean, just a simple crossing play, drive play, and I roll out and Jar, and I see there's nobody ahead. I'm trying to tell him to go up the field. He gives me a chance to throw him the ball, makes a great catch. I was short on the throw and just goes and runs it in, and that was the momentum we needed. And as I said, from there we were able to do the things we wanted to do and control the game.
Could you talk about how the run game was kind of a key to this? You guys had an effective one going tonight, and defensively you really shut them down on the other side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this team is built up front from the offense and the defensive standpoint. Our offensive line set the tone from the game, as you said, in the running game, getting on the edges, watching Zach Martin pull all night, just guys just being athletic, showing how talented that offensive line was, or how talented they are. They did that tonight. And when you have an offensive line like that, you've got to have a defensive line like that. And the defensive line on the other side did a great job of shutting those guys down and holding a great running back.
Dak, your thoughts on the black cat? Tank Lawrence said when he saw it, he said,
I just was wondering who was going to catch the thing. I wasn't getting close to it. I'm not superstitious or anything, but I wasn't getting near it. And thankful we got that thing out of the stadium and was able to get back to the game.
It was a good omen, though. You got scored right after that.
Turned your way after that.
Yeah, I mean, things weren't good up to that point, so I mean, it could only get better from there. So I thought about that. I definitely thought about that. I guess we'll start rolling now that the Black Cats come in bad for the Giants. So who knows? Fun. First time, I guess, I've seen an animal run on the field that I've been a part of.
Dak, 7 touchdown passes this year against the Giants. You're 6-2 against them all time. What is it about this team that you're able to perform at a high level?
I mean, I think when you play any division team, you're familiar with them. You're familiar with the personnel. You're familiar with the scheme that they want to play. When you get to play a team twice, that happens. So we've got a great team, a lot of great guys in this offense. Obviously, a great defense that holds those guys down, that allows us to go out there and just score more points. So I mean, it's a good team on the other side. It was a great game, great division rival.
What do you like about this particular team, this group of guys?
Yeah, the brotherhood is second to none. I've never been on a team like this going back to high school, college. That the brotherhood, the camaraderie, the care for one another, to succeed on the field and off the field. It's impressive. And when you have a team like that, when you face adversity, it's water down the duck's back. You're able to lock in. You're able to lock arms and get tighter. And that's what this team's going to continue to do through adversity and through success for the rest of the season.
When you see what Jason Witten did tonight, you look at a guy who could probably go maybe another year, 2, potentially give him a lot of play.
Showing up to work and working with that guy, I'm not going to put any kind of limit on him. I'll never be the guy that says he's got a year, he's got 2 years left. He's a true pro, takes care of his body, does everything the right way. He controls his destiny. I mean, bearing no injuries, obviously, he can play as long as he wants. He's impressive, just what he does. It's crazy.
On the touchdown to Cooper, what did you see there? And then it seems like in the NFL, guys are very rarely just wide open. Were you surprised at all with just the space that he creates?
No, not at all. I mean, saw the coverage, knew I had to look for it. Saw the underneath defender get out of there and just ripped it. Coop did a great job of flying in there, running the route at the right time, at the right depth. And that's just routes on there at that point. And that's all that was. He did a great job of catching it and going and doing the rest.
Dak, 10 penalties for this team, 4 of 11 on third downs. How do you get some of that cleaned up as you get ready to face Minnesota?
Yeah, self-inflicted mistakes. We just got to get out of our own way. We've been our biggest rival, I'd say. Ourselves have. So when we get that cleaned up, those are all things that we can fix. But as long as we keep playing with the attitude, the perseverance, the focus that we have been, we'll be okay.
Amari tweaked his knee pretty early on. Like, are you part of that dialogue at all about how he's feeling or what to expect from him? Or if he's out there, do you just assume he's good to go?
I assume he's good to go. I had no idea about that. If he's on the field, I know he's going to give us his all and give us his best. And so that's how I see it.
Dak, you guys have had some success against teams that are struggling. one-win teams, et cetera. Teams with winning records has been a little bit different. With what you got coming up, do you feel like it's imperative you guys have got to beat these teams to prove to everybody that you're as good as you want to be?
We've got to beat these teams to control our destiny and put ourselves in the position that we want to be in. This team, the tightness, the brotherhood, all the things that I've talked about, we're not out here trying to prove anything to anybody. We're trying to prove it to each other. And that's when you have a team like that, when you have a team that's close, you do that. You're able to block out all the outside noise, not focus on people's opinions that don't matter, and you just worry about yourself. You worry about the man next to you, and how do you get better. And we'll definitely do that with this team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.